I did a video talking about, somebody asked me about our trucking company. Said, we haven't heard much about the trucking company. Are you still in it? I did a video explaining how we are still in it, but we're attempting to extricate ourselves from it. And one of the things that we're doing in the process is we're giving the one driver that works for us right now the truck that he's been driving for the last 3 years. We're gonna, as soon as he's got the money for the plates, which is a few grand, we're gonna give him the truck, and then he's gonna be off and running on his own. And then we're gonna take our losses, shut the company down, and move on with our life. And this person here says, "Thank you for being a kind, decent human being and setting an example. Please don't make any mistakes about my position. I am a fucking asshole. Okay, I'm not saying it to be self-deprecating. I'm not saying it to be facetious. I'm not saying it for shock value. I'm an asshole. I am a bona fide, certified, genuine, grade A fucking asshole. Ask anybody that knows me. I am not kind by any stretch of the imagination. And this is as much a business move as it is a move to help somebody who deserves a break. He deserves a break. He's not had many breaks over the course of his life, the driver, and he deserves a break. And so we're trying to give him a break, but we're also trying to get out of the trucking industry ourselves, and not incur too many more losses along the way. If it sets a good example for somebody down the road, aces, and I thank you for the kind words. I'm not snapping back at you by any stretch of imagination. This was all just easier said in video than it is in typing all of this out. But please make no mistake about it. I am a fucking asshole. I've been an asshole since the day I was born. I was born an asshole and just grew bigger. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is not necessarily specifically for me, but for people in general. You got to remember that people who create content, people who, whether they create a shit ton of content like me, or they create a little bit of content, or somewhere in between, whoever you're watching, whether it's a political content creator, a cooking content creator, a travel content creator, somebody that does fucking cat videos or homesteading, it doesn't matter. Whoever you're watching shows you what they want to show you. People oftentimes get this misconception that you're getting a glimpse into our entire lives. Not even close. We agree on topics, I would imagine. That's why you follow me. And we agree on political or social issues. I imagine that's why you follow me. But make no mistake about it. I am a fucking asshole. I am not, generally speaking, I am not a nice person. I want out of the trucking industry, and this guy deserves a break. And that's really what it boils down to. He deserves a shot, and if we sold the truck out from underneath him, just so that we could recoup some of our money and left him high and dry without a job, it would just feel shitty. It would feel, I've worked for companies, and Renee has worked for companies that have up and gone under. And it sucked. The last one, when Renee lost her job and she was the sole breadwinner here, it fucking sucked. When I was working, the last company I worked for before I started my own landscape company years and years and years and years ago. Jesus Christ, fucking forever and a day ago. 2011. When they went under, it sucked. They went under just before Christmas. Out of a job. Gone. No salary, no health insurance, no 401k, no nothing, overnight, gone. That sucks. So I don't need that in my life. You know what I mean? I don't need that hanging over my head the rest of my life. And I know it comes from a place of privilege. I totally acknowledge that it comes from a place of, well, sort of a place of privilege, but we also worked our ass off to get to where we are. The 15 grand that we would make off the truck if we sold it isn't worth selling out this guy for the remainder of his life. It's just not worth it. We're like fucking 75 or 80 grand into the company. Getting 15 of it back? whatever. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the kind words. I truly do. But please make no mistake about it. This has got nothing to do with me being a kind person. I am, like, if they gave out asshole badges at birth, I would definitely have one.